Do you want to spend less hours working and still get a lot done? All right, so stay tuned for the magic formula. So we're always talking about working smarter and not harder. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 things that I do on a daily basis to achieve a lot in a short period of time. Stay tuned. The first one is planning. Planning is huge. When you plan your days and weeks, you are able to anticipate issues and allocate specific amount of time for each task or duty that you have. So rather than spending hours on a single task, you know that, for example, updating your social media accounts usually take you an hour's time in terms of research and planning for the week. So rather than spending half day looking at photos and writing statuses and so on, you're already planning to get everything done in that hour. Trust me, magic happens during that hour. So planning is key, and I already talked about this on my last video, so go check it out if you haven't. I think it's really important to get you set on the planning mode, because once you get started with planning, everything else falls into place really smoothly. The second one is systemizing, and I think this one is huge as well when it comes to your professional life, your business life, as well as your personal life. So think of systems that you can put into place in your business and in your personal life. For example, when you take the mail out of the mailbox, what do you usually do with it? Most of us just put it on the kitchen countertop, right? And it sits there forever. That's a really counter-effective system. So you need to find a way to organize your daily actions into a more pleasant and organized fashion. For example, you take the mail out of the mailbox. You don't put it on the kitchen counter table. You actually have a specific box or shelf in your house where you're actually piling up your mail, and then once a week you decide to open all that mail and deal with it right away. Systemizing also includes automation, so anything that can be automated and done automatically because you don't want to do it yourself, that could be also to be considered in your systemization process. Perhaps you want to automate some payments like rent or car insurance, etc. You already know that you're going to be paying them on the 5th of each month. So why not automate them so that you can be free for other more important issues? The third one is batching. And I talked about this in my past videos, and I love this tip because it wasn't obvious to me at first. But now that I'm doing it more and more, I feel like it's a huge thing. And I'm also trying to do it with my videos, maybe like filming a few videos when I set up the camera, because it's easier to film all the videos once and then edit them and then post them consistently. But when you film like one video every week or so on, chances are we're not consistent. At least for me, I know that I'm not consistent. So batching, I'm definitely gonna use it more with filming videos. So when I sit down, I allocate, for example, 2 hours of my time to filming, and I'm probably gonna film like 4 videos. So I'm done for the month. That's so cool. So think of ways you can use batching. So for example, I talked about community management, and you can do that as a business owner if you have social media accounts, which I suppose you all have them. So rather than sitting down every day and starting to think of the content that you can post on YouTube, Instagram, and so on, you would pick a day of the week or maybe the month and produce the content for the entire period of time. And then you can schedule it on apps like Planoly or Latergram. So you can do that, and it's already being taken care of. It's less stress on a daily basis. The most obvious example that I will give you is that whenever you want to make a meal, you need ingredients, right? Do you always have to go to the shop to get those ingredients? I don't think so. So you go like at least once a week and do the grocery shoppings that you need for that entire week. So that's what we call batching. So rather than going to the supermarket every day to get every single ingredient that you need for that specific day, you get all the ingredients that you need for the entire week and you're set. So try to apply the same thing onto other things. So think of the activities that are time consuming that you can actually batch them and do them either once a week or once a month. Another way of achieving more in less time is outsourcing. Outsourcing or delegating. As an entrepreneur, as a career person, or as just a human being, it's okay to get some help. We tend to want to control everything when in fact it's very counter-effective. So paying others to do some part of your work will actually free you up to think of the most strategic things in your business and life. My fifth tip is focusing. I know it's kind of weird as a strategy, but I feel like it does make a huge change. So focusing comes with having a clear mind. When you have planned, systemized, and batch, you have less clutter, less physical and mental clutter, and you're most likely to focus and do the work. The action we talked about earlier are actually going to help you have a more focused and clear mind. So your mind won't be wandering around thinking about the laundry or thinking about the supermarket grocery shopping. Your mind's going to be fine because you already have a plan, you already systemized, and you're in control of things. The next tip is single task. I consider myself to be the queen of multitasking, and it took me a while to understand that multitasking is actually killing me. Multitasking is an invitation for mistakes, redos, and more wasted time. When you focus on a single task, not only you do it and complete it, but you actually do it well. So remember to always do one thing at a time and give it all your attention. And my last tip is to work on your mindset. If you don't have the luxury to work on your business or side hustle full time, it's important to know that you can achieve a lot in a short period of time. It's all about the steps that you're taking, and as we say, one step at a time until you get there. So have the mindset to be able to work 2-3 hours a day on your business or your side hustle and help yourself mentally help your business grow. Give it the potential, give it the energy, give it the attention and the love it needs in those 2-3 hours a day. Alright guys, so that's it for me today. I hope these tips were helpful. Let me know which one of these tips are you gonna start with. And to be honest, I urge you to do all of them. Just sit down and start writing and planning your weeks and your month. Thank you for watching this video this far. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Like the video if you liked it and share it with your friends. And let's stay in touch on social media and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.